Hey there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim, and I'm sorry I didn't get your reading out yesterday. I wanted to, but I had some things that came up unexpectedly. This is your next 48 hours spread. So after this, I'm planning on doing like quarterly a quarterly update for the next 3 months. So subscribe, and then you'll be notified when that one comes out. Okay, so Virgo, calling in your angels, spirit guides, higher self, higher power. Let's get messages that are for your highest good only. And let's start off with the archetype deck. We're going to get about 3 cards from here. And then we will probably go to the tarot or more oracle. It just depends on what we feel like we're inclined to do at the time. Biddy, don't start. The kitty is making noise today, so sorry about that. Beatty. She'll be quiet, though, eventually. Okay, so let's see what we got, Virgo. We got Anima Mundi, the Mask, and the Ocean. Let me first point out that a lot of people take this card wrong. The way I read the Mask is internal changes that affect the outside too, how people are looking at you based on things that may have changed, in the inside too, as well as outside. It can also mean, how you're looking at yourself and wanting to maybe change things about yourself to make you feel better, whatever the reason. It's all about really changes in appearance. And it's not just superficial, like it's not just referring to the outside. Then Anima Mundi this is actually the card that means all that is. This is the soul of the world. This is feeling pretty connected. And maybe, it's feeling connected with everything, no matter who you are, as who you think you are as an individual, you're still connected to other people. It has a little bit of non-duality theme to this card. The Mask with this card would make me think of all of the different colorful personalities that go into the all that is. And, have you changed? Is there something that you're going to add or maybe take away to your appearance, or some way that you view yourself? Are we getting more self-worth? Are we having more self-compassion due to this deeper understanding of what the soul of the world and all of this connectedness means? It's like all of this creativity comes from this void spot. So everything is possible, infinite possibilities make up all that is. And then we see the Ocean representing things that are, 1, emotional, 2, things that are in our unconscious. And I get the feeling like, that there's the metaphor with the, with the all that is, meaning that we are just little ripples in the big ocean, but we still make up the whole ocean, even being just a ripple. And everything affects everything else in the ocean because we can see it move so with fluidity, right? We can see that. This is making some things known, though, that were unconscious, that we were unconscious about. It's going through our personally own guided our own guided self-awareness, being aware of a situation or a person or something. And that's the only time I could see this being something maybe fake, is if you're becoming aware that somebody that you've put in the center is not who they seem. That's the only time that I really feel that card meaning that. So I think we're going to move on to more oracle because that's what I'm really feeling right now. Maybe we'll do some tarot too underneath it. But let's get some oracle card from the wisdom of the oracle deck for our Virgos, for our perfectionists. Virgos, wish I could be as organized and perfectionist like Virgo, really. so how does the world perceive how you are? And are there things that you're not conscious of that you're projecting out to people, getting information about what kind of person you are, who you are? There might be some things that you're very unconscious about, that you might be sharing or not sharing with people. For example, kindness, loving, compassion, understanding, things like that. There's always those people that you say, he looks hard, but he's really a teddy bear when you get to know him. So it might be something like that, where something is just, it's portrayed as something that it's kind of not. So I'm taking back my words, aren't I? Like I'm digging deeper into this. Something might look like it's something it's not, but I don't think that's for you. I feel that for somebody else. Let's look at the wisdom of the Oracle deck. Let's get some cards for you, Virgo. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, nice. Okay. Four. Oh, nice. We have poised on the bottom, which is being in receiving mode. So waiting for whatever you have that's coming for you to come in, because usually the work has been done before when you see that card. The observer from the all that is point. Everything that is, all that is able to see these things that could be unconscious. They're able to see the bits and pieces of everything in the small things and big things. And this is like taking a third person point of view, from Spirit's point of view, seeing how everything fits together, seeing how some things are gloriously out of place too. All right, we have a deep knowing with the Ocean card. So there is something that has come to surface and you have begun to notice, and it comes in as a deep knowing. Look, we got the same colors here too with that. That's interesting. That's really nice. Deep knowing with the 4 and the 3, that's the 7 spiritual number. And then we have 4 with the observer, so 4 and 9, and then reduce that. So that's like, that is the stability, all that is. Everything being itself at the same time, no matter how that is portrayed, makes up the all that is. Then we have the Imagine card. So we need to dig deep into our creativity here. Einstein was really big about creativity, and really big on saying that, the imaginative mind can go way farther than any other type of thinker. So they're the ones that really make things happen, as the ones that can be really creative, almost making things up as they go. And this is that stage where maybe you've observed things and seen how they are, and then maybe you want to change something, maybe have a different vision for this now. That would be the Imagine card. What can you imagine creatively? What can you imagine that you would like something to be like? And then the never-ending story. So the never-ending story is maybe a situation, maybe a habit, like when you meet people, you may instinctively look for certain characteristics, and therefore that might be all that you really notice in some people. And I get the feeling like somebody's saying, well, people are always like that to me, or this always happens this certain way. And it feels like it's a never-ending story, but there needs to be just a change in the thinking, and there needs to be something change in the creativity of how you want this to go. If you understand what I'm saying, like how you want this to go is going to mean all. It's going to mean everything with this never-ending. It can be a never-ending story, but constantly changing. And that's what really we like, is those different experiences. This can also be touching on, other than cycles and repeating things, this can also be talking about reincarnation, maybe feeling like you've done something before, been somewhere before, may even have deja vu when you're getting this card. A lot of that indicating that somewhere deep inside you already know that would go along with time isn't linear when we think that there are things that we flash about the future, meaning it must be happening like around the same time for you to think of that. Or we could have different theories. I understand that. So that's what we got with that. Let's go into the tarot. Let's get some more information. The tarot should give us some characters to go on and what else is going deeper than just the surface here. Well, the ocean card is. So what is the issue for Virgos? The issue card. Oh, okay. Is there a cycle where when you get what you want, after you get what you want, you might feel like, oh God, I'm starting to get bored now. It always starts off like this, where I'm really excited, and then the mundane everyday, like, oh, look at that spilt milk. Yeah, well, I've got these, so I'm okay. Like almost like an Eeyore feeling, like you're like dumb. Feeling just, confident enough to be super comfortable because you're not really feeling as interested as you were in the beginning. This might be just a pattern. This might be something that you can actually think creatively and get out of this feeling. Or maybe it's just, maybe your emotions are trying to tell you that this is not the right situation for you. Like, this wouldn't make you feel this way if you were in alignment and with doing the right things, not just staying for comfort. This may be career related or romance related. Let's look at the challenge. Oh, okay. Challenge is work. Challenge is work. Something needs work. Past, we have conflicts, argument. Everyone's saying that they're right at the same time, but right now the challenge is work. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're just literally bored of not being able to work like you are used to. And it looks like to you, it may feel kind of daunting because in the past, look, you just had to deal with these arguments and stuff like that. Competition. Let's get a near future card for Virgo. Ooh, nice. 2 of Wands. This comes after the Ace of Wands, and it uses that energy to propel you forward with great focus. The card says it means dominion. And surely it can either mean, if it's a relationship, it can mean that 2 people are kind of doing their own thing. Or if this is career related, this can be a new job, a new work opportunity coming up, which would be good news with that being our challenge. So, and I think it might be that. Just, it's a really big focus on staying engaged in your target. So what is spirit advice for you? I got a few for spirit advice. It's always helpful to get a few. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. The day trader is what it says on here. So this is good news, okay? This is someone that can give you good investment like advice or business advice. This can also be somebody that, if it's a relationship, they're giving you advice on stability and comfort and safety and some of the things that we might not be thinking of. This could be an earth sign. Then, oh nice, then we have the completion card. So we have, and it's not like the 10s, okay? It's not like this is what's going to be it for a long time. This is like milestones met, either marriage or like a milestone with a career or something like that. It's a milestone met. So let's see, what else do we have? We have the Judgment card. Watch out for building walls around you that really they protect you so much, these walls that you put up, so that other people can't get through to almost like the real you. And these are walls that were built every time someone was hurt or emotionally we got hurt. So just be careful of the walls being built up. The Judgment card is here to say that forgiveness is the way. It's the way out. It's the way forward without any sickness involved or disease. So Judgment, it could be a Sagittarius. We have Earth sign, Sagittarius. And that's about all I'm seeing right now. So, guys, thank you for joining me.